Hey everybody, Catherine Beeks here, Listen Local, with my good friend, Brian Ross. Welcome, Brian.
Welcome, Catherine. Good to see you.
You too. Good, especially good to see you. Good to see anyone at this point. So I met you, Brian, when you were in San Diego, a long time, well-loved promoter of the scene. Most notably, you were doing concerts at UC San Diego for like 13 years over at the Loft, and various other venues that you worked with. And you have since left San Diego, and I'm just catching up with you to find out what you're doing. I thought you moved to Newport Beach, but then I noticed that you're a neighbor right up the hill in Big Bear. What's going on with that?
Yeah. I've been in Newport for about 3 years, and then since the start of the year here, it's been a blessing, especially with everything crazy happening with COVID. I've been up in Big Bear, and the nature and the access to trails and the surroundings and all of that has been a real blessing. So that's helped with the quarantine and all of that. But yeah, I totally remember us, your band, 8 Ball Rack, going back to all of those days. That was really memorable and precious and fun. Glad to see it still trucking along.
Those were the days, my friend. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're working now with Intertalk, and tell me about what Intertalk is.
So Intertalk is a bridge to the music industry. At least that's how it's subtitled. And it's a bridge between artists and resources, or a bridge between artists and branding options. It's an opportunity to connect artists with all kinds of cool things happening. And currently, what it's doing is it's bridging artists during this COVID time with live stream opportunities in partnership with Alma and Queen Bees, and making that live stream experience something that maybe transcends just here's a microphone, here's a camera, let's stream it and go. But trying to make it a little more magical and a little more engaging for bands and fans. So I've been doing that with a great team and folks over at Intertalk.
And multiple camera shoot as well. Like, how many cameras do you have?
Yeah, that's what makes it exciting. It's been a 6-camera shoot with one mobile, and then it's been about 2 or 3 photographers. And we've got a crew. There's sound mixing. So it's also an audio recording. It's a video recording in addition to a live stream. And you've got some photographers buzzing around. And depending on where we are with COVID, maybe there's a few band guests who are socially distanced and wearing masks, or not, depending on how that virus is shaken out as things reopen or take a step back. Or that's a wait and see.
Right.
But the goal is to create an environment where the band feels like they're shooting a video.
Yeah.
And there's that level of excitement. So the live stream sort of transcends again the sort of average experience. And then the band has a package at the end of the day. So they feel like, hey, now we have some raw footage, we've got some great B-roll, or we just shot a video of a few songs, and we have an opportunity to feel like we got something out of this. Nice. And we did a live stream on top of that. That creates some more excitement, some interaction that hopefully makes it a little more engaging for everybody.
Absolutely. And what a beautiful room. Queen Bees is just so gorgeous.
Yeah, its history is legendary. How it was one of the earlier, or maybe one of the first buildings in North Park. It was a it was a Dixie Line lumber building.
Oh, wow.
Which supplied most of the wood for the early buildings in North Park. So it has a lot of history in multiple different rooms that makes it easy to social distance.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was one of the things I really liked about it was that ability to feel safer.
Right.
And each room too, what Alma has done, what she's always done with the decor, with the fun funkiness of it, it's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. We love you, Alma. So absolutely. You have done how many of these events, and what bands have you featured so far?
So Kimba Light was one of the first, and the shelf life of that live stream, the post-production of it is well past 50,000 views right now, which is great.
Awesome.
Then Bump City Brass. Then just recently we did Tim Norden, and he brought out an all-star lineup of great band members. It was really fun and special, and that's been one of the things too, is that these live streams have been a chance to, as safe as possible, again, reconnect.
Right.
So then the next one coming up is Fashion Jackson. We're real excited about that. It's this Wednesday, 7:15 at 7 p.m. Go to intertalkmedia.com. And then after that, Rudy Francisco, the spoken word, slam poetry, international, national. So a lot of the stuff is near and dear to Queen Bees, or it's introducing something new that goes with the flow.
Shut up and just lie to me. Listen, moving forward, let's get it over with. We're the last meal and you sing I'm over it. You've been doing about bad things. I can tell, don't you worry. Come on, let me show you something. Tell her she don't have to worry. You've been sticking out back door on David. You don't give a fuck about a bad thing. Stop pretending that you weren't.
Wonderful. And so how are these bands being selected? Is this something that the bands are paying for, or is there a sponsor, or how is all that shaking out?
Yeah, I would say the biggest sponsor is Artesia Music. And they've really got some great craftsmanship and quality behind a line of instruments, especially keyboards, electronic drums, microphones, headphones, and more. And they're putting a lot of spirit, a lot of support behind it. Then it's also a partnership with Queen Bees, with Alma. We're chipping in and we're buying the pizza for the band and the beer for the band. And again, we're actually providing hospitality. We're doing 1-hour sound checks, and we're making sure the band feels like they're ready to hit. And we're providing some hospitality and, some snacks and drinks and food and then Intertalk. So those are the three partners: Queen Bees, Intertalk, Tino, Florentino, and Artesia Music.
Awesome. And if bands are interested in doing this, do they reach out to you, or how do they get considered?
They can definitely reach out to me, and or they can reach out to Intertalk or Alma. It's really the three of us come together as friends who have known each other. I've known Alma. She was part of that scene we were all in back in the day of way back when.
The before times.
Yeah. So there's a real good sense of familiarity, like good friends and people who support music and have known each other and have a similar spirit coming together and keeping it alive.
Very cool. I love it. Where can folks contact you if they want to get in touch with you?
Yeah, email's great. So Brian with an I, BRIAN .band trek, like let's go trekking, let's go hiking, @gmail.com.
Okay, awesome. Let's check in with Fashion Jackson now, and thank you so much, Brian, for what you're doing. Can't wait to watch the show.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, take care, friend.
Hey man, what you doing tonight? I heard there's a party at Disco Junction. It's gonna be off the chain. 9 p.m. I'll see you there.
I just wanna be alone tonight. Put a rock over my phone tonight. Watch some brainless shit and kill some time. God, I hate being alone. My forehead's sopping like the dew against the moonlight. Windows down, a cigarette on a long drive. Stayed up, drunk, texting until my phone died. Now I'm headed off to clown school on a full ride.
I can't explain the way you make me feel. You're over it. You contemplate, you going home, but you'll be all alone. I can't explain the way you make me feel. You're over it. You contemplate, you going home, but you'll be all alone.
Turn back to Disco Junction. I heard it's going off. We're too fucked up to function. I don't care, I'll walk it off. You're such a disappointment. It looks so good on you. How much is that cheap, baby? I don't care, I have a clue.
Hey man, I thought you said you could get me in, but
disco junction. I hear it's going off. We're too fucked up to function. I don't care, I'll walk it off. You're such a disappointment. It looks so good on you. How much is it cheap, baby? I don't care, I have a clue. Turn empty disco junction. I hear it's going off. We're too fucked up to function. I don't care, I'll walk it off. You're such a disappointment. It looks so good on you. How much is it cheap,